Hi, teacher.
Hello. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening, guys. So sorry. I don't know. I think someone was before, but
Yes, it's
my
me.
internet. Oh, okay. I saw a different name and I wasn't sure, and then I realized that I was talking and my microphone was off. So sorry if you couldn't hear me.
Yes, I can hear
All
you.
right, you can hear me now. All right, great. All right, guys. So I've shared the link for this first game. Today's exercise is still related to making comparison with different things, but this time it's just a little bit different. Let's take a look. All right, let's see. Okay, guys. So great job. So this was a question, right? Larissa, could you read this one, please?
Which teacher is nicer, the black one or the white one?
All right, great. So this was no, we already seen this topic. Comparatives, right? Nice, nicer. All right, let's take a look the next one. Okay, same thing here. Take a look, guys. We're talking about two things, right? What do you think? Is more expensive than, most expensive? Oh, the most expensive. All right, great. Daniel, could you read this other question, please?
Which house is more expensive? The blue one or the green one?
Great, very good. So again, we're talking about two things, right? And we're trying to compare them. Great job. Very good job, guys. Next. Okay. Now it seems like it's also comparison, right? Who's prettier, prettier than, prettiest, prettier? Great, very good. Larissa, let's read this question, please.
Who is pretty, Beth or Cathy?
Excellent, great job. Actually, it's prettier. No, we have to
Prettier.
pronounce the last vowel. Prettier, excellent. Great job. Let's continue. Great job. Next. All right. Now, what do you think? The Great Wall of China is long, more long, the longest, longer. All right. Sorry, I think it was too fast. But actually, this is today's topic. So in this sentence, there is no comparison, right? If we think about this, when we compare, we can't compare this with anything else, right? So let me know if you can hear me. But the Great Wall of China it's saying the longest. Remember what is long? So the longest. So it's saying that this is something that is maybe is something unique, right? The Great Wall of China is something that there are not a lot of great walls as this one, right? And it's saying this one is the longest, so it's putting like this wall on top of any other wall, right? And it's saying where in the whole world, in the world. All right, so pay attention to this word. All right, pay attention to the whole word. So we're gonna figure it out a little bit more of this. All right, sorry, that one, it was too fast. Okay, Lucy is, what do you think here? Same thing, no? It's saying hard worker, Kinder, the most hardworking, more hardworking than. All right, great. In this case, yes, they are making a comparison between Lucy and other students, right? So we already learned this, no? Hardworking is a phrasal verb that combined, it means that someone works a lot, no? They put a lot of effort to work. So that's why the combination, it means that, no? Next. All right, same question, but different context. Lucy is, again, hardworking, a student in our class. The context is a little bit different, right? Great, very good. So this is today's topic. We are already seeing comparative. This topic has a different name, but it's related with someone that is maybe, it has maybe an ability or something that put them on top of the rest. Not someone that stands out. Stands out, it means someone that is maybe on top of something. Maybe that it's the best in something. All right. So for example, this is the example of Lucy, right? She is, it says, the most hardworking student in our class. All right. So she is standing out. Let's take a look. Any questions, sorry, or words that you understand?
No, teacher, it's clear.
Great, very good. Let's continue. Next one. Language is more difficult, the most difficult, more difficult language, difficult. Great. So, Daniel, could you read this sentence, please?
I think Vietnamese language is more difficult than English language.
Excellent. So in this, they're comparing, right? That's why we have more and than. Please let me know if you have any questions. Great job, guys. Next. Okay. Same question or same idea, different context. More easy than, more easy. All right. So it was actually easier, right? Because here again, they're making a comparison with a language, English language, right? Larissa, could you read this one, please?
I think English language is easier than Vietnamese language.
Excellent. Is easier than, right? Easier than.
Yes, easier
Yeah.
than.
All right, correct. So again, comparative, no? we're comparing two languages, English and Vietnamese. Okay. Another question. Traveling by plane is, what do you think, guys? Fast, faster than, faster than. Great. Daniel, could you read this sentence, please?
Traveling by plane is faster than traveling by train.
Yes. So we have the comparison between two ways of traveling, moving, etc. Okay, next. All right. We're talking about weather, cold, wet. What do you think? It's comparing with yesterday. All right. Great. Larissa, could you read this sentence, please?
The weather today is colder and wetter than yesterday.
Excellent. Correct. Again, they're making a comparison between the weather, today's weather and yesterday's weather. Very good. All right. Right here. It is noisy, more noisy, noisier, noisier in the city than in the country. So this is the city, this is the country. Great. So actually it was noisier, right? Because the comparison is not between these two places. Daniel, could you read this one, please?
It is noisier in the city than in the country.
Excellent. So noisy or noisier is related with maybe too much, too many loud noises or sounds, maybe a lot of traffic. No, that's noisy. Noisier, no, more than noisy. All right, so let's go back to the topic. Cricket is sport in Bangladesh. All right, very good. So Larissa, could you read this one, please?
Cricket is the most popular sport in Bangladesh.
Excellent. The most popular. So because this stands out from the rest of the sports. No, we're saying the most popular. Very good, guys. Next. Okay, same thing here. Well, this person, I think it passed out, no? So he was one of the richest, the most rich, richer, more richer. Great, no? So this person is standing out from a lot of people, no? Because it's saying he is the richest. Well, he was, no? He was one of the richest people in the world. It's standing out. That's why we use the and pay attention to the ending, no? Because this comes from rich. So once again, we're seeing different ways to use adjectives, right? Rich is an adjective, poor is an adjective, beautiful, etc., etc. Okay, what about here, guys? This is the wonderful, more wonderful, that the most wonderful of the wonderfulest song that I've ever heard. Very good, great job. Larissa, could you read this one, please?
This is the most wonderful song that I've ever heard.
Excellent. This I apostrophe B comes from I have. Now this is an expression for a different tense, but this I have ever or I've ever heard, it means that something that it's unique, not I have ever heard. Algo que nunca antes, no, I have ever heard. This is something that is stand out, not from the rest. It's the most beautiful that I ever heard. From all the music or all the songs that you've heard, this is the most wonderful, or it could be the most beautiful, or no, it's something positive. It's an adjective, but this means that it also is standing out from the rest of the songs, not because of the verb, no? Heard. I have or I've ever heard. Any questions so far, guys? Please let me know. Okay, let's continue. Next, Emma is the best, gooder than, the good, better than, friend of mine. Excellent. So, Daniel, could you read this one, please?
Sure. Emma is the best friend of mine.
Excellent. So this friend of mine is an expression like mía, ¿no? A friend of mine, friend mía, no, amiga mía, o amigo mío, no? It's a very common expression. It's like saying, instead of saying I'm 36 or 36 years old, 36 years of age. No, it's just an expression. No, this of mine or of age is just a different way to speak. It's the same thing. No, amiga mía o años de edad. No, is that the correct expression? So it's similar. No, this of plus the adjective or the complement. No. Okay, let's continue. Great, guys. Okay, friendly. It is friendlier than, the most friendly, more friendly than. All right. The expression is similar, no? I have ever known is the same. Que yo nunca he, no, is that I have never ever, sorry, known. Larissa, could you read this one, please?
Kate is the friendliest person that I've ever known.
Excellent. So, no, pay attention to the adjective, friendly. Friendly is someone that likes to maybe talk with other people easily, that make friends easy, no? Anywhere that the person goes. So the friendliest, pay attention to the ending, all right? And also this word, no? That's what is standing out, that I've ever known, no? So from all the people that this person know or knew, this is the friendliest, no? It's standing out again. Okay, next, that is, what do you think? All right, great. Daniel, could you read this one, please?
That is the most handsome person that I've ever known.
Great. So again, that is standing out, no? Because of because of their look, right? Because it's handsome. All right, any questions, maybe? Let's continue. Very good, guys. Okay, we have 3 left. Okay, chemistry. I think chemistry is interesting, most interesting. All right. Great job, guys. Larissa, could you read this one, please?
I think chemistry is more interesting than literature because I can do many experiments.
Excellent. Very good. Here, CH is the sound is like no, so it's chemistry.
Chemistry. Okay, chemistry.
Excellent. Great job. So same thing. No, here is just a comparison. No, it's just saying more interesting than than literature. No, so because of the comparison, no, we have this way of adjective. Okay, 2 left, guys. Let's continue. Which one is? Okay, this is the first one. 6, 5. Which one, guys? This one. 2, 1. All right, great. So it's a question. No, Daniel, could you read a question, please?
Which one is heavier, elephants or pigs?
Very good. So again, comparison. No, the ending for comparatives. Very good. And finally, guys. Okay. What type of sentence is this? All right. So it's a comparison, right? Because we have 2 people here, Mike and Luke. So Mike is thinner. No, thinner is like skinny. No, the opposite of fat. Not thinner. So thinner than Luke. That's why. Oh, by the way, no, if you remember the rule, when we have a short adjective which has just one vowel and it ends in a consonant, we have to double the last consonant. So it's thinner, double N. No? That's the reason why it wasn't the first. So, okay, guys. Great job. You did a very good job. So, let me explain a little bit, or I might show you one exercise. All right, maybe we can see one exercise when we can see the difference between both topics, so you can understand a bit better the difference between one and another before I explain. All right, great job, guys. Very good job. Okay, so if you remember comparatives, we've seen some rules, right? Usually, well, not usually, always. We always work with adjectives, right? So in this exercise, we have a list of very common adjectives, right? That we already seen. So some of them are short, some of them are long, right? Tall is short, interesting is long, no? Tall has just 1 syllable, not tall. Interesting, 3. No? Interesting, not 4. So it's very long. So do you remember the rule, guys? For example, we have tall, comparative, taller, right? So what is the rule for long adjectives for comparatives, guys? Do you remember?
Use more.
Excellent, yes. So more. And does this adjective change, Daniel, or is the same?
Oh, sorry, teacher, can you repeat?
Yes, sure. when we have long adjectives and we follow this rule with more, do we change the adjective or it remains the same?
It remains the same.
Yes, right? So interesting. So more interesting, no? Or interesting. So that's basically the rule for short and long adjectives, no? Now, comparatives have a different rule, okay? So the rule says that, I might need to explain this, guys. Sorry, before we continue. Yeah, let me explain so you're going to get a little bit lost. But let me go back there in a sec, okay? So that's the rule for comparatives. What happened with superlatives? So an example of superlative is most beautiful. Why? Because as we've seen in the, and sorry, I cannot make my screen bigger for some reason. Okay, because in some situations, I need to make comparisons, right? Like we've talked a lot 2 days ago. Maybe I brought something that someone else brought, or maybe I just want to compare like one person to another, or animal, food, etc. Right? There are a lot of situations where I can compare things. However, when we talk about superlatives, we're talking about something that is in some way, it's you are making a comparison with one person who stands out from a rest of a group, or it could be a place, maybe like we've seen in the example, for example, the China's wall, right? Or maybe things. It could be related with size, it could be related with price, no? So superlatives are ways of making comparison, but which is showing maybe something that is standing out. All right, stands out, it means something that is maybe it has some quality maybe which is higher from the rest. All right, let's take a look to one example. Larissa, could you be Luis, please, and Daniel, Kate? Thank you.
Colima is the most beautiful place on earth.
I'd like to see it someday.
Excellent. So here, what they are talking about in this sentence, Daniel? What is Luis talking about here?
About the Earth, that it's the most beautiful
Yes, no, they're talking about a place, right?
place. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. So, because it's saying that this is not just beautiful, it's not more beautiful than other place, it's saying the most beautiful. So it's standing out, it's the most beautiful place on earth, no? Sometimes when we go to different places, no, we were talking about burgers the other day. Sometimes we go to a place and we get like, wow, no, this is, I'm going to write an example. We can say something like, this is the most delicious burger or anything that I ever eaten, no? Because we're saying, wow, this is like the best from all of the all the burgers that I've eaten so far. No, this is the best. This is the most delicious. I love it, blah, blah, blah. No, it's standing out. So in these situations, when something is maybe better in some way, we use superlatives. So here they're talking about a place, not the most beautiful. So let me explain a little bit more. So far, any questions?
No, teacher.
All right, great. Remember, we can talk about superlatives, things that stand out. No, we can talk about people. In this, like in this example, place. places, no, or things. Let's take a look to other examples. So the rule basically here is that for superlatives, for short adjectives, no, for example, as tall is short, right? It's saying we add a the. Let's see. This is our adjective. It's saying we add the before the adjective, before the short adjective, right? And then we have to add est at the end. Est. And so far that works, no? The tallest. So I'm not just saying tall, no? I'm not saying taller. I'm saying the tallest, no? Is standing out. So for example, between you two guys, who is taller? Daniel or Larissa?
Daniel.
Yes, no? Usually the guy is taller. So in your family, Daniel, who is the tallest person?
I think that I am the tallest person.
Great. So great example. So you can say I'm the tallest, but something to consider and something you're going to see in all of the examples, you will have to say, oh, sorry. I'm the tallest, but you are not just saying I'm the tallest anywhere, right? Because there's probably a lot of people who is taller than you. I'm the tallest person. Where? You need the context. You need the group of people. No, I'm the tallest person. You can say maybe in my family. No? It's always important to describe where you're standing out. You're the tallest. Or maybe you can say, I'm the faster. For example, if you're someone, no? That maybe it's good at running on. I'm the faster. In my school, anywhere. But we always have to mention where we are standing out, no? Where I'm the best, when I'm the taller, when I'm the tallest, sorry. Where anything, any adjective that you want to use, right? So remember the ending is est and the, no? The short, this is for short adjectives. The, a short adjective and then est. All right? So let me continue. Let's see an example. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, great. Okay, Daniel, no, sorry. Larissa, could you read these 3 examples, please? Thank you.
Mount Everest is the highest mountain. California has the tallest trees. Canada has the nicest people.
Great. So it's important to always describe where we are putting the context, not where we're standing out. So how will you complete this first sentence, Daniel? Mount Everest is the highest mountain. Where?
In the earth.
It could be on Earth or maybe in the world, no? We have to say where. It's very important that we put the context, no? In what situation. What about number 2? How will you complete this second idea? Larissa. Where? It's saying trees.
Yeah.
California is part of North America, or the United States, or what do you think?
Okay, in North America.
Could be, no? So it's part of where, no? They're not made, they're not, probably they doesn't have the tallest tree in the whole world, right? But maybe in the US, probably yes, they have the tallest trees, no?
Okay.
So in Canada, Canada has the nicest people. Same, right? How would we complete this sentence, Daniel? What do you think?
Canada has the nicest people. In North America.
Yeah, could be, no? In North America. So it's always important to describe where, because it could be a little bit confusing, right? If we say just, oh, I'm the smartest people where, no, in my school group, or let's say at home or anywhere, right? It's important to explain the context. All right, so let's continue. Any questions so far? Okay, so we're seeing, just remember, the rule for EST is just for short adjectives. Here, high, no, it is ending in EST. Tall, EST. Now, for nice, we already have the E, so we just ended with ST, right? So far, short adjectives. And obviously don't forget that, all right? Okay. Oh, it's the same rule for short adjectives for the comparative, no? When the adjective ends in a vowel and a single consonant, we usually, it's not a rule, but we usually, most of the time it means usually, no? We usually double the consonant and add EST. So Daniel, could you read these two sentences, please?
Mexico City is the biggest city in my country. The Sahara Desert is the hottest place in the world.
Excellent, very good. So same again here, they're explaining the context, right? Where in my country, where in the world. And the only difference here, or the other rule, no, for the short adjectives, is that it's ending in one vowel and a single, well, a vowel and a consonant, no? Vowel consonant, just one. That's why we double the consonant. This is usually. Usually doesn't mean always or 100% of the times. There are exceptions. And obviously, don't forget the da. No, the da always goes at the beginning. No. So, any questions so far?
No, teacher, it's pretty clear. It's an easy topic.
All right. Yes. Sometimes people get confused with comparatives. So that's why I'm trying to make clear the difference. No. And when the adjective or the short adjective, because remember all these rules for short adjectives, if the vowel, this adjective, sorry, ends in Y, we have to change it to I, and then we add the regular ending, no? So Larissa, could you read this one, please?
New York is a very busy city. I think it's the busiest city in the US.
Excellent, very good. Same, no? I think is the busiest city. Where in the US, no? So BC ends in Y. That's why we change it to regular I and then EST. No? Let's continue. Sorry guys. One second. All right, I think there is one last rule, but this one is going to be for short adjectives. Okay, sorry, irregular adjectives, same as we've seen with good, remember? Good, Then we have better. There is the same for the superlative. So is the best. So Daniel, could you read this one, please?
Clara's presentations are a little better. Anna's presentations are the best.
Excellent. So with good, it changes, no? More than good is better. But someone that stands out, no, is the best, no? The best. That's the superlative. And it changes each time. That's why it's a regular. And for the next one, Larissa, could you help us, please?
Laura is a bad cook. Maggie is worse, comparative, and Frankie is the worst,
Yes.
superlative.
Excellent. So again, the, no? The best, the worst. So this is saying something that is no very, very good. And the worst is the opposite. No, the worst is no, it's really bad. So that's the comparative. It changes each time. No? The adjective is bad, more than bad, or worse. No, more than bad, worse, and even more bad than that. No, the worst. So those are the most common irregular adjectives in comparatives and superlatives. All right, and what happened with long adjectives? Long adjectives. Well, what is a long adjective? Is any adjective with 2 syllables or more are considered long adjectives. Again, there is still some exceptions, like we've seen with comparatives. In some situations, we can say the blah 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 the adjective, or the adjective and also the ending, no, est, which is no for superlative. So by the way, the adjective does not change for long adjectives. The rule, it says that we just put the most at the beginning, and then the adjective is the same. Daniel, could you read this one, please?
Colima is the most beautiful place on earth.
Yes, excellent. So because it's standing out from the rest, is the most, and then the adjective is beautiful, no, it's the same base of the form. When the same adjective, no, it's the base form, it doesn't change. And if we cannot use the ending for long adjectives. Saying most beautifulest is incorrect, no? The ending est is just for short adjectives, not for long adjectives. All right, so this is this topic. Any questions? Well, like you mentioned, guys, it's quite easy, no? So now to remember a little bit comparatives and try to practice superlative. Let's work on this exercise. All right, I'm pretty sure I've already shared this with you. However, I'll share it again. All right, you have it on the chat. Maybe Daniel, could you share the exercise and work both comparative and superlative of each adjective, please? Thank you.
Okay.
Great, thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, interesting. More interesting. Most interesting.
Remember, we have to put the most.
Oh, okay.
Great. Okay, now Larissa, it's your turn, please.
Bigger. And the most bigger.
happier. The most happier.
Smaller. The most smaller.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop you right there, guys. Just a reminder, the ending for short adjectives is est.
Mm.
Instead of
Oh,
bigger,
Yes.
it's biggest.
Most
you're
biggest.
right.
At the end, just the end.
The most biggest.
Oh, sorry. Yes, the biggest. So sorry. Yes, I made a mistake. The biggest. Yes, because short
Okay.
adjectives have more, right?
Yeah, okay. The
What about happy?
The same.
Right?
smallest.
Great.
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
More expensive. The most expensive.
Thinner with double N. The most thinnest.
I don't think so.
Why?
No. Thinnest. Yes.
Just remember, guys, pay attention to the adjective. Is it short or long? When it's long, it remains the same. And when it's short, we add the ending est.
Sure.
Great.
Okay. Shorter. I don't know if it's with double T. The shortest. It is with double T?
The short.
It's not, right?
No. No,
Okay.
because it's ending in two consonants. When it has one vowel and in just one consonant, yes, we double it.
Okay. Thank you.
The more exciting. The most exciting.
Great. Very good.
The fattest. Father, the fattest. Fattest.
Great.
Sorry. More fantastic. The most fantastic.
Here is colorful?
Oh, it's because the word that you have, it's the British expression.
Oh, okay.
That's why you have the mark there.
Younger.
Here.
The youngest.
New. Where? Newest. West.
The more delicious. And the most delicious.
older, the oldest. All right.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's just because of the spelling, but then everything else is correct. Great job, guys. So it's not really that complicated, right? Let's practice a little bit more of just comparatives, and then we will see an exercise to work on a both. All right, we're gonna practice a speaking exercise and try to make difference between one or another. All right, so we have a little quiz here. It has 14 questions, and the interesting part of here is that we're gonna make the question, right, with the adjective. For example, what is, how can we complete this sentence, Daniel?
What is the best country to live in?
The best country to live in. So we complete, no? What is? Oh, we should be able to write. Oh, for some reason we can't. No. All right, that's fine. However, why is not letting right here? Okay, that's fine. So we're going to answer that. So in your opinion, Daniel, what is the best country to live in? You type. No?
Okay.
Same thing. Sorry, for some reason we cannot edit this part. If you can, with maybe your
With some?
this is a PDF, no? Sometimes we are able to edit, no?
Yeah, with
But
some we can also write something like
on top of it,
and oh no, it's not possible because it that right in the screen, but if Larissa scroll down, that we will lose the text.
okay, that's fine. Anyways, so we're gonna make the question. It's fine if we just think about it, no, and then we're going to answer. All right. So we're going to answer the question, no? So here, pay attention. We have comparative and superlative. All right. In some situations, we will write comparative, and some situations superlative. And the interesting part here again is that you can respond the question, and they're very interesting questions. All right. So we're gonna work this on maybe 10 minutes. And afterwards, we're going to share our answers and see how you did, guys. And then we will practice a speaking exercise. All right. Um, so any questions? Each of you is going to work separately, and then you guys are going to share. I'm going to help you to interact with each other, but you guys are going to share your answers with each other. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Let's work on this, maybe 10 minutes tops, and then we will go back and share our answers. Okay, I'm gonna mute my microphone. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, teacher, I finish.
All right, great. What about you, Larissa? Did you finish or you need maybe a couple of minutes?
I'm not finished, but we can continue.
All right. Maybe we can start with the first question. What did you answer, Larissa, in question number 1?
Mm, The one?
Yes, number 1, please.
Okay. Sorry. What is the best country to live in?
Mhm.
The best country to live is the USA.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Mm, I don't know because it's the is the country of opportunities.
Oh, yes, it's called like that, no?
Yes.
Great. All right. What do you think, Daniel? What did you answer? Oh, sorry, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry,
That's fine.
I was mute. Okay, the best place to live in my opinion, is New Zealand
Mhm.
because there are a lot of great opportunities for my career, and the culture is really good, and there are very great benefits for your life.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. Definitely those type of countries have a lot of opportunities to work, no? As both of them, I think, are great places to maybe to try to find no new opportunities in your career, even to travel. No, there are cool places to travel. All right. Let's see. What did you answer for question number 2? By the way, how was the question, Larissa, for number 2?
Which is more entertaining, playing computer games or watching film?
Excellent. So what did you choose?
Um, it's more entertaining watching films,
All right.
or it's right if I say watch, or I have to say it's more entertaining watch films.
More entertaining watching. Remember, sometimes we can use gerunds. Remember, it's called gerunds when we have the ing. When we're talking about something general, for example, watching, playing, anything related with maybe hobbies, which are general, we can use the ing.
Okay.
For example, swimming, we usually say, no, I like swimming, maybe I don't know, any activity which could be considered general. It's correct watching. Mhm.
Okay.
All right, great. Daniel, what about you?
The most entertaining for me is playing video games because I have a lot of funny while I'm playing with my friends. Yeah, it's a good option to leave the stressful.
Yes, excellent. So it's something fun, right?
Yeah,
Great.
it is.
It is very fun. Okay. So number 3, Daniel, could you start, please?
Number 3, who is the most interesting person you know? I don't know. Maybe a YouTuber that I follow. This is my shortest answer.
All right, that's fine. No worries. What about you, Larissa?
I don't have anyone in my mind. In mind.
In mind. Excellent. Great. That's correct. Okay, who is How was it here? Who is
The most.
the most? Yes, the most. And we're just gonna put some periods. Okay, what about number 4, Larissa? What did you answer? And what, by the way, what's the question? Number 4.
Are you busier during the week or at weekends?
Excellent. Well,
I'm busier during the week
why is that?
for the work.
Oh, okay. Because you work a lot?
Yes.
Can I ask how many hours do you work per day?
Uh, I don't know, 8 hours all day.
Okay, great. So we're not sure about the exact time. We can say around
8 hours. Okay.
around hours per day. Great. Okay, what about you, Daniel? What's your answer?
I'm more busier during the week because I have a daily routine since 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. without recess. And yeah, that's all the week.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think most of us are busier during weekdays, no? Because obviously work and a lot of responsibilities. All right, number 5, please. Daniel, what's the question?
What was the most important invention in history? In my opinion, the most important invention in the history was the computer because thanks of this, all the technology exists now.
Yeah, definitely. No, it started like that. Then it got smaller and smaller. No, maybe cell phones at some point, tablets, etc. Nice. What about you, Larissa?
I answered the internet.
The internet. All right. And why is that?
Why?
Why?
Because we use the internet to use the technology.
All
I
right.
don't know, for connection, the world.
Yes, definitely. We can, because we can connect with the world, no? The most, I will say, in my opinion, the most fun part about this is that you can have friends all over the world and you can connect with them, you can see what they're up with their lives. And I think video calling is something that keep you in touch, no, with family or friends that live in any other country or even cities, no, because you can feel closer with them, no, and I think that's related with communication, no. Great, thank you very much, Larissa. So number 6, let's see, Daniel. So what's the question?
Number 6. What
Yeah.
is the most exciting sport to watch? The most exciting sport to watch for me is soccer. I really love this sport. Yeah, after this class, I'm going to the stadium.
Are you going to watch a game or you're going to practice some
No,
sport?
I'm going to watch a game because I'm my team is Oriente Petrolero.
Oh, great. Nice. So, what time is it the game?
8 p.m. So I have to hurry up after the class.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're gonna try to finish on time so you can go and watch your game. All right. What do you think, Larissa? Number 6.
Um, I think the same, the soccer. I don't really like watch sport.
But it seems fun, right? My boyfriend also watches a lot of soccer games. He's fan of Boca, and I don't really like, to be honest. I don't understand why guys are so excited for not watching these sports, but When you understand and you get a little bit I don't know,
Interest.
yes, interested in this, you start like, oh, you enjoy it at some way, in some way. No, it's not like the same
Yes.
as with guys, but yeah, I don't know. It seems fun. No, I don't know. I cannot play. I'm really bad at sports. But, okay, number 7. Thank you very much for sharing. Larissa, could you? Okay, so this one maybe we can change it a little bit, and we can make it. Maybe we can compare between you two guys. So who is the most talkative person between you two guys? Daniel is. Oh, Larissa, you have to turn on your camera. We want to see you too.
Yes, I am from a new computer and the camera doesn't work.
Oh no. All right. Well, you have to fix it for next time. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Daniel. So let's start. What's the question?
Ah, who is the most talkative person in this class? Yeah,
On YouTube, no?
I wrote that the most talkative person in this class is the teacher. Sometimes it's really annoying. Yeah, just kidding.
Oh,
So
no.
between Larissa and I, yeah, I think that the I'm more talkative than
Yeah,
her.
Yes, it's
yeah, I
Daniel.
agree. I agree. But it's always like that, I think, in couples. No, there is always one that talks a little bit more. And the good part when the couples they complement to each other is that the other person doesn't feel bad. No, they feel happy to hear the other person talking. Or when someone asks you something, no, the most talkative person is going to answer. Sometimes
Yes.
that's you can just be there like not thinking, or you can talk every now and then. Okay, okay, right, guys. We agree in this answer. Okay, number 8, Larissa. Could you share it with us?
Are you more active in the morning or evenings?
Hmm. So,
I'm more active um, in the morning.
mhm. And why is that? Is it because of your job or
Yes, because I have to wake up to go to job, to my work.
yeah, you wake up really early, no? You mentioned that before.
Daniel is more early.
Oh, so he wakes up earlier?
Yes, he wakes up
He wakes up early.
early.
Oh, sorry, earlier. All right. All right. What about you, Daniel? So, which one is it? When are you more active in the morning or evenings?
Yeah, I'm more active in the mornings.
And because of your work or
Because I do at least 3 activities in the morning,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's more than in the rest of the day.
Okay, great. All right, guys. Number 9. Daniel, could you share with?
What is the most difficult thing about studying English? Mm, the most difficult thing about English is grammar, I guess. But however, it's just practicing and more practicing.
Yes, yes, totally agree. The more you hear or watch or read or anything, it gets easier and easier. So that's key. Not always to surround yourself with English sources. The internet, movies, songs, podcasts, books, etc. Okay, great. I agree with that. Marisa, what about you?
For me, it's speaking.
Explain. All right. That's fine. No, the more we practice and practice, the most comfortable you will feel, and that's key. No, but something that will help you, it will be to try to grow your vocabulary. So maybe trying to watch or read something that interests you, because that's always easier to see, to read, etc., no, or to hear. So I don't know if you are into, for example, technology. You can try to find some articles or some videos related to technology, right? Because it's something that you like. It's easier maybe to watch, and you are more interested. I don't know if you understand, but
Yes.
right. So, for example, if
Yes.
you like maybe some type of music, is the same. Not try to listen as much as you can. So that will help a lot, Larissa. But you have to be patient, no? It's always it takes time, no? But sometimes, you know what helps when you want to say something and it happens. No, you have that thing on your mind. You have that exact sentence, those exact words that you want to say, and sometimes it's frustrating because you don't know or you can't say that exact phrase, right?
Yes.
It's
I
important,
I
right?
had in Spanish, but I don't remember in English.
That's what, you know what you have to do there? You have to take a deep breath and try to think, okay, what are other ways that I can say that phrase in English with the words that I know? So that's where we have to be flexible. So, okay, maybe you want to say, um, I don't know, um, ayer se me derramó mi, no sé, mi collar y no lo pude encontrar. No es una frase muy castellana, muy específica. But what you can say, maybe no se te ocurre, ¿no? What is derramó? Oh, you keep thinking derramó. I don't know that word. You can even go to your cell phone and try to translate that word, no? But you can find other words that can describe the same thing. And you can say, oh, I lost my necklace yesterday. I lost it. So it's the same thing, but it's not exactly the same. But you're expressing something very similar, right? So that's why it helps. I know it's a little bit difficult at the beginning, but it helps to try to think other ways and not exactly the same words, no?
Yes. Okay, teacher. Thank
Okay, you're welcome. So let's see, number 10, please.
you.
What is the most expensive thing you have ever bought?
Mhm.
The most expensive thing that I bought was my setup.
Your
I
what, sorry?
mean, my setup. The setup is all the things regarding my computer.
Oh, oh, it must be expensive.
Yeah, at
Computers are,
least
hmm,
at least 5,000.
wow, it's a lot. A lot. But in your field, it's no, you have to have a good computer.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, great. Well, obviously it pays, no? It pays because you work with that. Great. All right. What about you, Larissa?
Mm, no, I don't remember. I think myself can be.
Yeah, yeah. Usually, not anything related with technology. It's the most expensive. And by the way, no, it's bot. It sounds like bote, no? But bot.
But
It goes together, no? Bot. All right, great. All right. I want to stop there. Larissa, could you answer the rest of the questions?
Okay. Who is the funniest student in this class?
Okay. Who do you?
What I
Uh,
answer?
yes. No, I was asking, lo quería hacer una pausa porque creo que no terminaste. Quería saber si ya tenías estas respuestas, tal vez para parar un poquito.
Not, but I can't
Great.
say. I can say it at the
Okay.
moment.
All right. Awesome. Okay. 11. Great job, Larissa. So who do you think it is? Between you or Daniel, who's the funniest?
Daniel is the funniest.
Yeah? Do you think? What do you think, Daniel? Do you agree?
I don't think so.
Ah, Larissa is funnier? Funnier, sorry.
Mm, yeah, when I see, no, not really. Maybe both are we are fun in sometimes.
Yeah, but that's great. That's great, guys, because you can have fun. It's not fun to be too serious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, great. Okay, let's see one more because I remember Daniel had to go to this game. So last one, Daniel, what's the question, please?
What what is the no, what is worse than failing exams?
Yes.
Uh, than failing. Eh, Something worse than failing exams is being robbed.
Oh yes, totally. That did that ever happen to you, Daniel?
Yeah, just one time in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
it was when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like shocking for you because you
Yeah.
don't know what to do at that moment. But yeah, it was just when you say material.
Yeah.
So yeah, that passed with the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just things, no? And I think it's more important to be safe, no?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Larissa? What do you think? What is worse than failing exams?
I don't understand what say Daniel.
Oh, fail. It's talking about maybe when you have a bad grade. So, for example, you take a test, which is 100. 100 is the top score, and you get maybe a 30 or a 20. No, fail, fallar,
Okay, okay,
reprobar. Mhm.
okay.
So what is
Uh,
worse than this?
what is more than failing exam? I don't know. Lost your homework.
Lost your what? Sorry.
Your homework. Homework.
Oh, your homework. Yes, it could be too, right? Because you put a lot of effort and time doing homework, or maybe not a project or something like that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for participating and answer all these questions. I'm running today's polls. Thank you for today's work. You did a lot of well, you answered most of the questions quite good. So it was a good practice, I think. Thank you very much, guys. So I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and please don't forget to work on my English lab exercises.
Thank you, teacher. Have
Bye,
a
guys.
great weekend.
Bye,
Thank
teacher.
you. You too, guys. Take care.
Bye bye.